Okay, hi everybody, and I'm here today. I have a quite good new topic for you. Okay, so the topic that I'm going to talk about today is issues in the LGBTQ relationships. Okay, so now everybody know they have personal experiences about things that they've gone through, and they put it out in their topics, and this is mine. Okay, well, let's just say 2 months ago, I had a bad breakup. Yeah. And a week later, I met this other girl on Down E-Link, and I think she was really cool, and like we attracted like automatically. And like you ever know when a party could tell us like, oh, this may just go somewhere, but then you don't really know because it might just not. Yeah, well, that's the kind of feeling that I had the first couple months that we was talking. I kind of grown to like her, and I knew that something could have possibly went somewhere, and like guess what? It did. Um, let's say about 2 weeks ago, 10/3/11, I decided that I wanted. Wait, let me fix my camera. Okay. I decided that I wanted her to be my girlfriend, and I asked her out that night, and she said yes. So I was really happy, and okay. So anyways, now this is how it goes down. I'm just gonna break this down to you as simple as I can. Okay. So, um, the first couple weeks of our relationship was good. We were happy and we were enjoying each other. And then I could just say, up until previously, I'm a fast forward to this week. Sorry, I'm watching the Parkers. Okay. So yeah, I'm a fast forward to this week. Earlier this week, she broke up with me because she thought that we wasn't gonna work out and she's not a good girlfriend. And then just yesterday when I was outside on Fordham with my mother, she said to me that maybe we should see other people. Now that would be the second time she said that to me. And I'm just like the reasonable girl. I'm like, okay, you make one mistake, but as long as it ain't too big, it's not too bad. I'll give you another chance to redeem yourself. But now, yesterday, I'm on Fordham. And we started talking. We was having like a conversation. I was shopping with my mother. So I was like roaming around the store on my cell phone. Yeah, yada, yada, yada. So she says to me, I'm like, oh, I don't know how to add you on Facebook because of the new updating system of how they got that whole shit updated and whatever. And she was like, well, I'm like, do you have your stuff hidden? She's like, no. I mean, everybody else could add me, but I don't know why you can't. I'm just like, well, I don't know either. Okay. Anyways. So then we kind of got into an argument just about like, she said that she always wants me to base my opinion. So I finally based my opinion, but I got a little mad about what she kept saying back to me. Cause like I can't really remember what we was talking about. She this is kind of what makes fights like not worth it if you like this like then that night or the day later you can't remember what you was arguing about. This is what makes them not worth it. And just like because obviously it was a bad argument because then she says, oh, we're not gonna work out and um that we should break up and see other people. And this is already coming a 3-minute video. And I hope you kind of see where I'm going. Okay, so anyways, I'm just like on the phone, like listening, like she serious, like she really did this break up with me again. Like, come on now. What did I do now? And regardless, I said to her that I like you, and she likes me a lot too. So I'm just like, okay, we like each other. So why is it that we can't work things out? And she's like one of them girls that's been through a lot and she's vulnerable and hard to want to keep her feelings all bottled up until one day they just like freaking just overboil and you just like, oh, wild out. And her wilding out, of course, was breaking up with me. And just like yesterday, she did it again. So currently, right now, I am single. But it's complicated. Okay, so anyways, I didn't want to talk to her last night, and I left my phone alone because she called me twice, and I was just like, I didn't see the calls because I was on my couch listening to music, not paying attention to my phone because I didn't want to. So I knew she was gonna call, and all that knick-knack. So I'm just like, you know what, nah, I'm just gonna let you call. Like, no. And later I was like, oh, well, I hope she calls me back and maybe she will. So I was up to like 5 o'clock in the morning working on this video saying how I know relationships don't work out. And I know that off the back relationships aren't just gonna like just fall in place just like that. And obviously she doesn't know that. Because a person, if you like somebody, then you think worth having a relationship is worth fighting for. And that's what I believe in. And obviously, the fighting that she does is giving up and leaving people because she's hurt and she doesn't want to get hurt anymore and she just want to like keep her feeling just like tight and structured. But obviously, when I look at her, I see the most coolest person I could be with. But then crazily, it's like when it comes to looking at her relationship, it's just like you're trying to keep your shit together, but yet you're still a girl and you know how you feel when you like somebody. So why is it that you want to just like try to act like, oh, you're strong and you can't break to anything and anything like that? Like, come on now. If you like me, I'll like you. Like, okay, why can't we just work from there? But working at it is not breaking up with somebody just because you're afraid or because you think that just because that when I base my opinion, I get a little upset and okay, we have a little argument, there's a problem. Like off the back, oh, we argue too much. And we just started going out. And like honestly, I don't think that any relationship that if you don't argue, it's not no damn relationship. It's just like from friendship with benefits. I mean, come on. Like, I don't understand how girls could think that, like, that once you start the relationship, it's off the bat gonna work out, fall in line, be perfect, yada, yada, yada. No. A relationship working for is a relationship that has arguments. And if you disagree on something, you talk about it and you talk it out. And she told me one time when we was talking about loving Jesus, how um that she says hopefully in the future that we come to this argument again, that we work it out and we talk it out. I'm like, okay, well, I'm understanding, because that's why I seen that I knew she would have been a good solid one for me, even though I only knew her for 2 months and well 3 months now, because of how she was based on how her mind works. Shh. Sorry, I was talking to my dog. And just because based on how her mind works, and now I know she's smarter beyond years because she's only 20 and I'm only 19. And I understood it. But I just didn't understand for the fact that if you know that you have issues and that you have problems with relationships and understanding people, but yeah, you want people to understand you so bad. But why is it that when it comes to you understanding people, you think people are crazy, stupid, redundant, like not smart, not understanding, not right in the brain? You have a problem. And that's how I feel she looked at me. It's like she wanted me to understand her so bad. But yeah, why is it that when it comes to me and her understanding how I feel about certain things and how if I know for the fact that working on a relationship means taking steps to work in and not just automatically thinking just gonna fall into place and work just like that. I mean, come on, there's no relationship like that. And possibly there never will. I mean, I give a good kudos to relationships that don't go through no argument for the first month, but have a few disagreements, but it doesn't like go more than, oh yeah, disagreement. That's it. But just like, come on, okay. But obviously, if you've been through things and I've been through things, I consider there probably will be an argument sooner or later along the path, but I'm not just gonna break up with you just because you see that I feel the way I feel and like you just don't like what I'm telling you, but yeah, you want me to tell you exactly how I feel honestly. And I'm telling you honestly how I feel and you just want to react like you just want to leave and break up. And that's how I don't understand. And earlier, I thought she would have come back and we would have worked it out. And then she just sends me a message saying, oh, remember to delete my picture off your Facebook. I'm just like, I been did it. But I said to her, I was thinking to myself, like, oh yeah, I've been deleted your picture. But I was saying to myself, like, wow, this is what you really, really want to do. Like, you really want to break up with me. You don't want to work it out. And she didn't even write back. I'm just like, okay, so you know what? That kind of shows me right there that if that's how you're always going to react by breaking up with me because you have problems, then that's your fault, not me. And people out there who think that it's your fault why people broken up with you, please don't. Or maybe in other situations, okay. But in a situation where you know that the other person feels how they feel and that they know they have problems, and they're like, they have problems with trusting people and giving faith to things, and yet they want to come to you saying like, oh, you don't have faith that we could work out, but yet they're the ones that having faith, they're the ones with the problem. They're the ones that have the issues to where it's just like they need to fix it is within themselves. Please do not blame yourselves. And I hope I helped anybody who would watch this right now, but I just had to get this off my chest. I don't know. Hopefully, if I make the next video, I'd say that we might be back together, or we might just not. And difficulties and differences might just come in between two people based on the level that you're on from one person to another. Remember, always try to be on the same level with somebody if you know you're going to be in a relationship with them. Be in a relationship with them, and you might just want to make it long term. Try to get this all out in the first month, or take the time to sit down and talk about it. Even though it may turn into an argument, at least you get your opinions out and you know that it's worth it in the end. And that is how I feel. So I hope you like this video. Subscribe me, message me, or write a comment underneath this video. The princess is out. Peace.